Hello YouTube, Skatem here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video, and this is a tutorial for a 2 or 3 output randomizer depending on how you like your things done in your world. But as you can see, I'm going to push this button a few times. We have 1 output, 3 output, 1 output, 2 output. There we go. So any of these, it does it completely randomly, and I'll show you how that works in just a second. But basically, you can go from a 3 to 2 just by like breaking this little last chunk over here. Now it's a 2 output randomizer. Kind of whatever you want to do if you're looking for 2 or 3. That's how you do it. And it works in here. With the dropper, that's how the whole thing works. But again, I'll talk all about that in the tutorial section, which I'll jump into now. So everything you're going to need to build this is in my inventory right now. Mine is the button. You can use a button or any other input device you might want if you were hooking this up to a machine or whatnot. But this is just the input for me. You will need 16 dirt, a tool, does not necessarily have to be a sword, and 1 sign. Also not specifically dirt either, 16 normal blocks I should say. And this is a dropper, not a dispenser. But that's what we're going to place down first. We're going to place it right here, and then a hopper next to it, and then 4 blocks on top of that, and we'll line those with redstone. That's our input, which is where my button is, or whatever you want to put there. Coming out of the button, put a redstone repeater, hit that repeater 1 time. Coming out of that repeater, put a block right there. Torch. Okay, so that button goes into the torch, turns the torch off, also makes this guy fire. This guy we're going to put our 16 of any item, our 1 tool, and our sign are all going to go in there. So they're going to be kicked out into the hopper, which is facing back into the dropper. We're going to put a comparator coming out of that, sensing those items, 3 blocks coming out of the comparator, and then 3 repeaters. On top of the repeaters, 3 more blocks. And just fill this up with a redstone. And you can see the torch is supposed to power those. From there, you're going to put 3 more blocks in front of these, and 3 torches on those 3 blocks. You're going to put 3 more blocks on top of the torches, and you're going to put 3 repeaters into those blocks and hit all of those guys once. So there you go, that's the setup, and we just need 3 more torches, which is our output. The good thing to do is just test it, make sure it works, and make sure that they all turn on. And there is one last thing to note. If you do want to take the sign out of here, you can turn it just into a 2 system, so the 3rd one is never going to turn on. So if you're trying to go for a randomizer with only 2 outputs, just take the sign out. You can get rid of this last little chunk over here, and you've gone from a 3 output randomizer to a 2 output randomizer. Before you go back to your wonderful life of dragon taming and base jumping and all the other fun stuff you do, I do want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for choosing my small video on the internet to watch rather than someone else's tutorial. I do truly thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.